My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Gangs of New York. And this seems to be one of the Scorsese movies that people aren't too fond of. So I went in with very low expectations, and in typical Gavin fashion, I really liked this movie. So let's begin talking about the cast. And if you know me, you know that Leonardo DiCaprio is my favorite actor, and he gives a great performance here. He carries this movie so incredibly well, and he showcased every emotion he needed to. But the standout is Daniel Day Lewis. He is absolutely phenomenal in this movie. Just the way he becomes this character, it's flawless. Like, every line delivery is pitch perfect. And you can always tell what he's thinking. And it's a brilliantly written character brought to life perfectly. Cameron Diaz. Apparently, people don't think she's good in this movie, and I completely disagree. I like how she's a bit of a thief and a loyal. She's also the romantic love interest, and I think she does everything she needed to incredibly well. She definitely brought plenty of personality to this character, and yeah, I don't get the hate. I thought she did a great job. Jim Broadbent, it's nice to see him in a movie like this, and I thought he did a really good job. John C. Reilly, I thought did a really good job as well. Henry Thomas, I thought he did a pretty good job. Nothing all too impressive, but still good. Brendan Gleeson is such a great underrated actor, and he does stand out here. And Liam Neeson, I didn't know was in this movie, but he did a good job for his short screen time. So the entire cast is a real strength, but I was surprised at just how great and engaging the story is. Like, if you don't know what it's about, I don't want to give it away, but there was a really solid story here, and it evolves in a way that allows you to get more and more into the movie as it progresses. The characters are so fully realized and thought out, and I was impressed by lots of the acting and just the struggles these characters are facing. I found it riveting. The movie can also be very intense. Like, there were moments that had me on the edge of my seat where I was just waiting for things to go from bad to worse. And I think it's very well directed by Martin Scorsese. The production design is fantastic. They brought this old version of New York to life perfectly. I liked the music by Howard Shore. A little different, but it worked for me. And the movie is well shot. So there's plenty to enjoy with this movie, but I do have two big issues. The first one is the opening fight was really bad. It wasn't convincing, and I was kind of baffled at the quality of it. I feel like for the very foundation of this movie, it should have had more weight to it. And then my other issue actually isn't the length. Like, this movie is almost 3 hours long, and I'm actually okay with that for this one. My issue comes from the last act, though. Um, it just kind of falls apart for me. It becomes less focused on the characters, and it starts focusing more on these riots, and it just wasn't as compelling. It took a dip in quality, and then Jenny, like Cameron Diaz's character, just kind of vanishes, and I was a little annoyed by that. I wish they handled her character better, but that said, I do love the last minute of this movie. It's just perfect. So, great story, well made, great acting. Got a few issues here and there, but I still thought this was a very solid movie. It's one of the better Scorsese movies, so I'll actually give Gangs of New York a 7.5 out of 10. Okay, have you seen Gangs of New York? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.